Okay, I'm back, y'all, and divinely grateful risings. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the message. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. You know what to do, Skibooski. Come in, like the live, share the love, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance, and make sure you turn your notifications on. Hit the bell, y'all. Subscribe so you're notified anytime I go live or post a video. Kizzle. All to do it. Let's get to it, y'all. We are in the book of Proverbs. We're in the book of Proverbs. I have some things I got to get done today, but I had time to at least get one message done. I need to record at least two more, but I have an appointment, so we're gonna see what I can get to today. Bible clarity, Proverbs 4, 5, and 6 is what we're doing. I'm in the NLT again today, just because it's the first one I picked up. So all to do it. Let's get to it. Let's see what's happening. We have a couple of boxes here. So I'm going to read this box before I read Proverbs 4. Wisdom. Wisdom. Is it the Lord is making us smart? I just heard work smarter, not harder. All that do it. Hey, y'all. Y'all was ready. We got to do the Bible clarity first. Okay, here we go. Wisdom. Parents generally do all they can to meet the physical, emotional, and educational needs of their children. Proverbs suggests that the most important asset we can impart to our children is a hunger for wisdom. Unlike intelligence, personality, or talent, wisdom is not in our genetic makeup. We must learn it from God. We begin to be wise when we are reverent toward God and His Word. Parents who teach wisdom and model good judgment leave their children an inheritance that is life-giving and far more valuable than gold. Okay. Proverbs 4, a father's wise advice. My children, listen when your father corrects you. Pay attention and learn good judgment, for I am giving you good guidance. Come on, good guidance. I just heard no guidance. Shout out Chris Breezy. Okay, I'm back. That's one of my favorite songs okay, I'm back. Don't turn away from my instructions, for I too was once my father's son, tenderly loved as my mother's only child. My father taught me, take my words to heart, follow my commands, and you will live. Get wisdom, develop good judgment. Don't forget my words or turn away from them. Don't turn your back on wisdom, for she will protect you. Love her, and she will guard you. Getting wisdom is the wisest things you can do. And whatever else you do, develop good judgment. If you prize wisdom, she will make you great. Embrace her, and she will honor you. She will place a lovely wreath on your head. She will present you with a beautiful crown. My child, listen to me and do as I say, and you will have a long, good life. I will teach you wisdom's ways and lead you in straight paths. When you walk, you won't be held back. When you run, you won't stumble. Take hold of my instructions. Don't let them go. Guard them, for they are the key to life. Don't do as the wicked do, and don't follow the paths of evildoers. Don't even think about it. Don't go that way. Turn away and keep moving. Okay. For evil people can't sleep until they've done their evil deed for the day. They can't rest until they've caused someone to stumble. They eat the food of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The way of the righteous is like the first gleam of dawn, which shines ever brighter until the full light of day. But the way of the wicked is like total darkness. They have no idea what they are stumbling over. My child, pay attention to what I say. Listen carefully to my words. Don't lose sight of them. Let them penetrate deep into your heart, for they bring life to those who find them and healing to their whole body. Come on, healing. Guard your heart. Drop that in the chat. Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Avoid all perverse talk. Stay away from corrupt speech. Look straight ahead and fix your eyes on what lies before you. Mark out a straight path for your feet. Stay on the safe path. Don't get sidetracked. Keep your feet from following evil. Drop that in chat. Don't get sidetracked now. Don't get sidetracked. Avoid immoral women. My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Listen carefully to my wise counsel. Then you will show discernment, and your lips will express what you've learned. For the lips of an immoral woman are as sweet as honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Pause. Now, y'all know I was going to say something, because they don't talk about immoral men in this part of the Bible or Bible. But don't, I'm here, y'all, because who gonna check me? Because it's a moral men and women, so interchange that, okay? Because we know that this was written by the fellas. We understand it was patriarchal, but just understand this: it's a moral men and women. Don't get it twisted. But in the end, she is a bit as bitter as poison, as dangerous as a double-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps lead straight to the grave. For she cares nothing about the path to life. She staggers down a crooked trail and doesn't realize it. So now, my sons, listen to me. Never stray from what I'm about to say. Stay away from her. Don't go near the door of her house. If you do, you will lose your honor and will lose to merciless people all you have achieved. Strangers will consume your wealth, and someone else will enjoy the fruit of your labor. In the end, you will groan in anguish when disease consumes your body. Child, they were talking about them, child, yeah, them STDs, okay? In the Bible, child, ain't nothing new under the sun. Padre God be knowing. You will say, how I hated discipline. If only I had not ignored all the warnings. Oh, why didn't I listen to my teachers? Why didn't I pay attention to my instructors? I have come to the brink of utter ruin, and now I must face public disgrace. Drink water from your own well. Share your love only with your wife. Why spill the water of your springs in the streets? That's not in the streets, child. That's that community. Having sex with just anyone. Told you, community D. You should reserve it for yourselves. Never share it with strangers. Let your wife be a fountain of blessing for you, period. Rejoice in the wife of your youth. She is a loving deer, a graceful doe. Let her breast satisfy you always. They still was some freaks. How you like it, daddy? Freakily. Shout out P. Pablo. I think that's who's saying I'm back. She is okay. May you always be captivated by her love. Why be captivated, my son, by an immoral woman, or fondle the breasts of a promiscuous woman? Promiscuous girl, wherever you are, for the Lord sees clearly what a man does, examining every path he takes. An evil man is held captive by his own sins. They are ropes that catch and hold him. He will die for lack of self-control. He will be lost because of his great foolishness. Proverbs 6, lessons for daily life. Let me read this box real quick. Many non-Christians believe that monogamous relationships are an irrelevant and boring vestige of an outdated ethic. Believers, on the other hand, sometimes assume that a desire for sexual intimacy and pleasure is evil and ought to be denied. This passage proves both viewpoints to be in error. God intends marriage to be both a lifetime commitment and a growing and satisfying adventure of sexual intimacy. Give your husband and your wife some. For those of y'all like me who over here celibate and all that good stuff, it is what a TI is. But you know that you're supposed to do those types of things with your significant other. Okay. Lessons for daily life. My child, if you have put up security for a friend's debt or agreed to guarantee the debt of a stranger, if you have trapped yourself by your agreement and are caught by what you said, follow my advice and save yourself, for you have placed yourself at your friend's mercy. Now swallow your pride. Go and beg to have your name erased. Don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do. Save yourself like a gazelle escaping from a hunter, like a bird fleeing from a net. Take a lesson from the ants, you lazy bones. Learn from their ways and become wise, though they have no prince or governor or ruler to make them work. They labor hard all summer, gathering food for the winter. But you, lazy bones, how long will you sleep? When will you wake up? A little extra sleep, a little more slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Then poverty will pounce on you like a bandit. Scarcity will attack you like an armed robber. What are worthless and wicked people like? They are constant liars, signaling their deceit with a wink of the eye, a nudge of the foot, or the wiggle of fingers. Their perverted hearts plot evil, and they constantly stir up trouble. But they will be destroyed suddenly, broken in an instant, but beyond all hope of healing. There are 6 things the Lord hates. No, 7 things he detests: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that kill the innocent, a heart that plots evil, feet that race to do wrong, a false witness who pours out lies, a person who sows discord in a family. My son, obey your father's commands and don't neglect your mother's instruction. Keep their words always in your heart, tie them around your neck. When you walk, their counsel will lead you. When you sleep, they will protect you. When you wake up, they will advise you. For their command is a lamp and their instruction a light. Their corrective discipline is the way to life. It will keep you from the immoral woman, from the smooth tongue of a promiscuous woman or man. Don't lust for her beauty. Don't let her coy glances seduce you. For a prostitute, not a strumpet, child, for a strumpet will bring you to poverty, but sleeping with another man's wife will cost you your life. Can a man scoop a flame into his lap and not have his clothes catch on fire? Can he walk on hot coals and not blister his feet? So it is with the man who sleeps with another man's wife. He who embraces her will not go unpunished. Excuses might be found for a thief who steals because he is starving, but if he is caught, he must pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he has to sell everything in his house. But the man who commits adultery is an utter fool, for he destroys himself. He will be wounded and disgraced. His shame will never be erased. For the woman's jealous husband will be furious, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will accept no compensation, nor be satisfied with a payoff of any size. The end, child. They was, they say that's the oldest profession, strumpeting. So anyway, let's see what the message is about. Of course, y'all already know. If something resonated in your spiritual, please go and read those Proverbs. This is my first time reading all the way through the book of Proverbs as well. So I receive it. What y'all want to use, child? What we using today? Oh no, I've been feeling the Clarity Tarot deck. I don't know what we're going to use to clarity it, but I've been feeling the Clarity Tarot deck. Y'all know y'all can get these on my website, touchegermaine.com. Get you some spirit and glam in your spirituals. Can y'all see? I got me a new holder, so y'all not back over there. I kind of wanted to use my camera, but it is what it is. And this is just convenient because the little thing is hanging from my, what's it called? So let's see what the message is, child. I seen the enemy at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's happening. What is where y'all was ready? Yeah, child, we done with Bible clarity. Let's see what the message is. Let's see what the word is, what spirit didn't want to talk about. Or let's do it. Here we go. What's the message? Oh, we got a new beginning that's coming up, and we received that with the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, the Ace of Wands. I'm thinking Ace of Pentacles. Come on, plant a seed, inspiration, a spark, creativity. Something may be igniting, energy, spirit, taking a risk. We receive that. A passionate new beginning. Y'all know this could be in love. Doesn't have to be. We're gonna see what else is coming up out here. Some of y'all might just, maybe you getting your little, like your back, right? Especially if your energy been a little throwed, like your energy been off. What's coming up in the prison position? Oh, we receive it. Hey, Chris Curls, the Queen of Wands that is coming in. This could be confidence as well that's coming in. Courageous, bold, assertive. This is one of my personal cards in the deck. Y'all know I got a few of them. Well, this and the Strength card really are the only two that I'm like, these, and the Empress. Those are my 3 cards. Independent. Some of y'all, it's like you finding that energy within yourself, being bold, being courageous, feisty. Some of y'all are very attractive as well. Menthy, you better feel. Drop that in the chat. You better call yourself that. Okay. If you don't feel that, if you're not confident in yourself and who you are, no one else is gonna see that. So you better tell yourself, oh my mama, oh my hood, I look fly. Hey, I look good. You better tell yourself that. Touch my swag, wish you could. Anyway, I'm back. Don't judge me. Glows. Come on, the glow up is real. So some of you, it's like you're getting your, like, come on, Stella, getting your groove back and feeling like yourself. I'm feeling myself. The 4 of Swords just came out. It feels like, I don't know, you finding something hidden within yourself. Maybe it's been a little stuck, a little stagnant. Meditation, messages from spirit, relaxation, divine communication, peaceful. Some of you are just confident. It's like you're at peace with who you are, and you're not allowing anyone to I don't know, like maybe some of you had diminished yourself. I saw something that Viola Davis posted today, and I'm not going to remember exactly how she said it, but shout out Viola Davis. She said something like, there were several affirmations. I saw them on Instagram. Today is what's today, y'all? I think today is like either the 18th or the 19th. I'm not sure, but y'all, I don't know what today is. That's another reason why I enjoyed being on my, what's it called? Because I was able to use my phone. What's today? Okay, so today is the 18th. So it was something she posted, and when I say it resonated in my spirituals, so this is, so she was like, you can't diminish someone's light who learned how to shine in the dark. You can't diminish someone's light who learned how to shine in the dark. I say, baby, you better say it. Almost brought tears to my eyes. Some of you, you had to find your light in a dark place. You had to find your light when everything around you seemed dark, and you didn't even, maybe for some of you, you didn't even know the light that you really had, or that you could shine just as brightly as you do. But there go the strength card. Told you that my honey won. But you shining now. Come on, drop that in the chat. I'm shining now. What just came out? The Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the Ace of I keep calling this everything but the Ace of Wands. I didn't call it the Ace of Pentacles. I didn't call it the Ace of Swords. Expansion, time to pivot, changing your fortunes, a date with destiny. Told y'all, some of y'all have an exciting new beginning that's coming in, an exciting new pivot. Of course, this is Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. Those are the 4 signs that are on the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see, there's some expansion coming in. This could be expansion in ideas. It also, for some of y'all, feels like your spirit is expanding. So maybe this is just, again, your confidence increasing or something like that. It's like your spirit is expanding. I received that. That's a beautiful. I ain't never heard y'all say that way before, but we receive it. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. The 3 of Swords. Ooh. Healing, heartbreak, unhappiness. I told y'all, somebody getting their groove back. It's like you're stepping into this Queen of Wands energy, and maybe you had to do some healing within yourself, or maybe you had to face some things within yourself, but it's like you're getting your energy back, your groove. Look, there go the Ace of Pentacles. I said, and the Ace of Swords back gonna show up too, but it feels like you're finally, some of y'all, this is like feeling more secure with yourself. Let's see. We're gonna see what else. We're gonna clarity it. The 4. No, not shadow. Look, the honey one coming out of the shadows. That's going with that. It's almost like for some of you, I don't know. Now they just said this with these two, and this is clarifying the Queen of Wands. You may have been hiding behind your pain, and you're no longer doing that. You could have been hiding behind, I don't know, or it was like the real you was hidden behind some type of pain or disappointment, but you're coming out of this, and we received that. Boredom, missed opportunity. Some of you, look, what y'all mean, like the healing part. This is time for a change. And for some of y'all, if there's been any procrastination in getting something done, it feels like you're on the move. I don't know. I just feel like there was something very healing. There's something very healing that's in the process of happening. For some of y'all, some of you have been not putting yourself out there, or not really taking action on your ideas or something, but this is something you need to do, because it's actually a pivot that is going to be created once you take action. So the spirit of laziness. Now, let me just say this, like literally on YouTube, it was like, I use myself as an example. So I had, for like a year and a half, y'all, almost 2 years, I've been getting up at 4 a.m. And so over the last few weeks, I hadn't been getting up at 4. I've been getting up at 6:30-ish, right? But it's also, it's like you knowing when you're going to be the most productive. That's what they said, like the spirit of laziness. But it's like everybody doesn't operate well early in the morning. You got to know yourself. Some people are night people. And for 13 years, I worked night shifts. So I was a night person. Then for the last year and a half, I had been getting up at 4 a.m. and then going live at 7 a.m. And now I'm not doing that. And so you got to find your your groove. Okay, you got to find the time that works best for you, and don't let anybody try to tell you what kind of schedule they think you should be on. You need to be on the schedule that is most conducive with your life, because that like get you messed up a little bit, like you thinking that you got to do stuff the way that other people do it. No, you don't. You just have to do things that are conducive with your life and your energy. Everybody's not a morning person. I am finding that I do better getting up in the morning, going straight to the gym, then getting my day started for the rest of the day. After a year and a half of getting up at 4 a.m., I wanted something different. So now I'm not getting up at 4. My alarm is set for 6. And so I get up, and even when I get up at 6, like 6 to 6:30, I'm still productive, even if I'm not all the way up. I'm posting videos, I'm responding to comments, I'm still posting stuff and doing stuff like that. But then I get up, it's like, okay, let me go to the gym. I do my workout, and then I come to work. Does that make sense? So you got to find the schedule that fits for you. And it's okay to change your schedule up, because sometimes when you keep doing the same thing over and over, it becomes so repetitive that it makes you feel like you're stagnant. So don't be afraid to switch your schedule up if that's what you want to do. Okay, let's see what else. Ooh, the Hanged Woman. Okay, Pisces energy that we have at the bottom as the last card. Some of y'all, this is about prayer, enlightenment, on pause, on purpose, stagnation. Didn't I just talk about that? What's at the bottom of the deck? The Magician. Some of you, this is about your creative energy. Ace of Wands is down here. Surrender, a change in perspective, and gaining knowledge. The Magician, the World, and the Eight of Wands, and the Moon up under that. So let's see what is happening with this. Let's see what's happening with this. What are we claritying with, y'all? What are we claritying with? We'll use these little Zodiac 108s, I guess. Because we use them, child. We didn't use all of them. The Declaration and the Shooting Star on the cut. So let's see what this is about. Some of you may have an opportunity to put your skills on display with this Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. This is also like somebody's ideas may be taking off. Your creativity may be taking off. Let's see what we got. Taking a risk, a new beginning, potential. Something has a lot of potential that you're working on. Let's clarity it and see. Here we go. Whoop, we have the broken vase with the gavel at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, maybe you've been having a hard time like trying to get something off the ground. This talks about hardship, misfortune. It's a change, it's a pivot, it's a change. See, I'm gonna have to try my camera when I'm gonna not re-record these, but I'm gonna try my camera with these and see, because I like it because I can record this way, but I'm gonna have to check it to see how it does with my camera. Okay, I'm back. For some of you, this is like a change in your fortunes. It feels, for some of y'all, look, and the gavel is like justice. Things are finally becoming more fair. So first things first, it feels like there's getting ready to be a turnaround. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of hardship, a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges. This is in the past position. And there's something that it just seemed like no matter how hard you tried, maybe you couldn't find a way through or a way out. And it's almost like, look, trials overcome crisis, 2 steps back, a change of state, grief. And we got the Three of Swords that's out here as well. It's like being under pressure, being burdened. Like some of you, you've been trying to make something happen for yourself with this Ace of Wands, like trying to get something off the ground. You've been trying to make an idea work. Some of you, your spirit could have been heavy as well. Like your spirit could have been burdened. And some of you, accident, disappointment, setback. It just feels like things were unfair. Like you, and maybe for some of you, that's how you felt, right? Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy, like things were just unfair. Maybe you've been asking the Lord, like, Lord, why can't I make progress? It feels like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And especially in regards to like your creative projects. For some of you, this could be finances. We'll see if it comes out. There's no pentacles out here. And for some of y'all, this talks about being judged, like serious situation, an important decision and assertion. Yeah, child. For some of y'all, it feels like I've been getting that energy. Somebody has been judged unfairly, but the Lord has passed. It's like him passing judgment and ruling in your favor. I recorded the TikTok videos for today, and some that came out for some sign, and I don't remember which sign it was, but it's like the Lord ruling in your favor because he sees you trying, and he sees you really trying to do everything you can to come on 1233 to make things better for yourself. For some of you, it's like the end of the end of the hardships. There may be an offer that you're getting ready to accept as well that is going to help you really tap into your creativity, that is going to help you overcome these hardships. I just feel like this is a turnaround reading, y'all. Like that's what I'm really getting just on this so far. It feels like this is a turnaround reading, and the end of delays. It's like, yeah, child, something coming in that's finally going to bring order, structure, stability. Look, and yes, we so grateful for y'all help, baby, because Spirit and them ain't been playing. The child, they ain't been playing, helping things to. Oh, I don't know, y'all. The whole screen just went black and talking about unstable connection. Weird. I don't know what that's about. So anyway, it's whatever. Like, I don't know. Let's see what else is happening. I lost my whole train of thought because I looked up and the whole screen was black. So I don't know. Yeah, that was a distraction, but it's all good. Anyway, no, okay. Let's do the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. Some of you, this could be, look, there's the Youth card and the Yarn. Not trouble with the convertible up under that. No, I'm not going to re-record it, and I'm not going to edit it either. Some of you breaking free. Told you, this is you going your own way. Let's just do this way. This is you going your own way. And they said read this way. This talks about trying things out, finding yourself impressionable, independent, receptive, and strong-willed. Being willing to go your own way. Some of y'all, it's like you're in the process of just growing up. And I don't want to say you have a F it attitude, but it's like having an F it attitude. And maybe that's the maturity that needed to happen, where you're not worried about what people think or how they're perceiving you, or it's something like that. Like you just being confident in who you are, your gifts, your talents, your ideas, and it's your potential as well. It feels like that's what's going to also create a pivot for some of y'all. There is something, and that maybe this is just you were dealing with some insecurities. This card literally talks about insecurities, and I don't know what those insecurities are. Only you know what you're insecure about. But this is just like I said, you saying F it, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I am who I am, and I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, and understand this. Come on, Spirit. That is actually making you attractive. Like not worrying about what message. Come on, God, 1236. That's what's actually making you calling in opportunities, calling in the right people, because you're not concerned with how people are looking at you, thinking about you. This is your confidence being on 10. Okay, period. Method, attractive. And for some of you, that's what you had to learn. You just had to say, man, I ain't got time to be worried about what other people think. No matter who it is. And that's actually changing the season for you. You have the Yarn and the Three of Swords that's coming in. This talks about big mess, complicated, patience needed, future gains, many working components. I feel like some of y'all had pulled somebody right out of a complicated situation. There could have been something that, I kid y'all not, Spirit of y'all been saying that, pulling you right out of something that was a mess, child, a mess. And I don't know what this is, but it's almost like they saved you before your heart got broken. Somebody could have been lying. There could have been some kind of complicated situation. I don't know. Could be with a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but it's like there was something. Maybe for some of y'all, you was dealing with someone who needed to grow up, okay? And so you could have, some of y'all got, I don't know, they talking about, yeah. Somebody could have been lying. Let me just say this. Somebody could have been lying. There could have been, I don't know if someone thinks you're naive or what, but someone could have been lying. But it feels like you're just not falling for it anymore. Maybe when you were not, what is this in regards to like an opportunity? Some of y'all, this could be like a baby mama, baby daddy. It doesn't have to be, but it just feels like some of y'all, They just said the same old song. Same old song and dance, and you just not falling for it this time. Look, the mirror. I'm telling you, self-awareness, seeing clearly. Somebody was living in their ego. Now, let me say this for some of y'all. I don't know who needs this message, but let me tell you what, we gonna say it, and y'all know I say this all the time. We don't chase anything, we attract everything. And for some of you, you got to let somebody finna show you exactly who they are. Okay, which part y'all want me to tell? Let's say somebody did you dirty in the past, right? Somebody did you dirty in the past. This is that naive energy that they're talking about. Someone could have left you in a mess. They could have left you, like they could have lied to you before. They could have put you in something that was complicated. This could be business or personal. Take it how it resonates in your spirituals. When somebody shows you who they are, you got to believe them. And I'm not, and we forgive, right? Because as we have the heart of forgiveness, we forgive, but by no means are you going to just accept the same thing that a person has already done. You can forgive somebody, but not let them play with you anymore. You can forgive somebody and not let them treat you like Boo Boo the Fool. You understand? Because we're not doing that in this season. And for some of y'all, this is because they're giving this playing around energy on this child. They could have put you in something, left you in a mess. Like it could have been a very complicated situation, could have left you hurt, something like that. And it's just like, no, we stronger now. We're wiser now. And for some of y'all, just true story, it feels like somebody, maybe you went through, come on, Spirit, you went through a time in your life where you weren't as confident as you are now. We're not talking about arrogance. We're not talking about the ego, which is on this card. We're talking about confidence. Now you seeing clearly, you know who you are. And so just know this. Now let me read what's so you're not the same person that you used to be. So you're not going to fall for the same stuff that you used to fall for. Does that make sense? Facing issues, self-assessment, making comparisons, reflection. Some of y'all could be dealing with a narcissist. What's crazy is y'all been saying that to me all day today. I kid y'all not. I don't talk a lot about narcissism, and maybe I should, because I know many of y'all will deal with like narcissistic people. I have. Some of y'all, that's why they're talking about you don't chase anything. Some of y'all, the reason that you attract narcissists is because you have a good heart. And the thing about it is, you could have gone through a period of healing. Some of you have had to or are healing from someone who is very, very, very narcissistic. And they could have left you in a mess. Like you really had to do some healing from this. Don't fall for the okie doke. I didn't have a clue why they kept talking to me about narcissists today, but they have been talking to me about narcissists all day today. And it's like, first of all, we don't chase after anybody. And for some of you, there's someone who showed you exactly who they were, and they may be trying to circle back or come back around. But guess what? It feels like for some of y'all, this person hasn't changed. And so just be mindful. You can forgive somebody, but that don't mean you're going to fall for their tactics. You're not going to fall for, this could be a family member. Narcissists it don't matter who it is. This does not have to be just a relationship, y'all. This could be, you have family members that are narcissists, parents that are narcissists. Like it does not matter, men or women, it don't matter. And some of you, it's like they could have tried to knock your confidence. And that's what they're giving me on this. Like someone could have tried to knock your confidence and make you feel less than, but that's the thing of the past. So for some of you, somebody feelings finna be hurt. Because you're not the same. You're not who you used to be, and you're not going to fall for just anything. So for some of y'all, that's why whatever the lies they tell, come on, the lies they tell, that's why you're not going to fall for it, because you know better now. And some of you, that's what you had to heal from, or in the process of healing from, because it feels like somebody, this could be a parent who was always, talking down on you and saying negative things to you, or making you feel like unworthy or unloved, and that, those are things that we have to heal from, y'all. Those are traumas that we have to heal from as we become adults. So for some of you, it's like that kind of energy where you're going to be able to recognize when a narcissist is trying to gaslight you, or I'm saying, like lying to you or trying to sell you a dream or something like that. You're going to see it coming from a mile away for whoever needed that part of the message. And so, yeah, they feelings going to be hurt, because now for some of y'all, somebody's realizing that you know who you are. And you're just not falling for the bull. You're not falling for the BS anymore. You just not, because you've grown up, and maybe they haven't. And they just saying, whoever this is, the same old games and tricks and all of that, it don't work anymore. Let me get one more and see what else this is about. Because baby, they done got on my little nervous system. Unlikely. Somebody's not going to change. Okay, somebody is not going to change. Why? Because they don't have the desire to do so. Whoever needs this message, 3530 on the timer. You cannot make a person change. Change is something that either you want to do or you don't. At this time, the situation or outcome is unlikely to occur. Someone is not going to change. Why? Because they haven't done the mirror work, the shadow work, the healing work. They haven't faced themselves. They may still be like working in their ego. They may still, like, they haven't done the work. I'm gonna get some more cards on this, because I just feel like this is not for everybody. You've done a lot of self-assessment. You've done a lot of self-improvement. You've built up your confidence, whereas somebody was trying to knock your confidence, and somebody else has not done that work. And also, it's almost like some of y'all, look at the butterfly, y'all. It was so pretty. What just fell off? The personal water. Somebody just told you somebody's feelings finna be hurt because they're recognizing the same things that they used to do. I don't know who need this message, ma'am, and I wouldn't look the baby. I don't know who need this message, but it's like, for some of y'all, somebody could have been like, their tactic was to withhold their feelings, withhold love. Ooh, that just flipped off. Somebody, look, and there go my mom and them, the ancestors. Y'all know bees are significant. And then the optical illusions. I'm finna move past this, but I got to get this out. Their tactic was to hold. That's called emotional abuse. Can we just say that? When somebody purposely narcissistic withholds their feelings for you, it's like they'll breadcrumb you, right? They'll breadcrumb you to try to make you come to them, or make you, you know what I'm saying? And that's very emotionally abusive. I don't like it, and I don't like their energy, and they done got on my nervous systems, and I'm fit to cuss them. I'll finna cuss a word, because I understand it. Where somebody will intentionally, it's like they're intentionally trying to make you chase, or like, I don't know, maybe in the past you used to fall for that. Lord, I'm finna try all the cuss words in my spirituals. Y'all, Spirit and them said, not this time. That's for some of you, that's what's happening. You're so much stronger now. Drop this in the chat. I'm stronger now. I'm more confident now. And so you'll be able to see this coming from a mile away. I had to get that out my spirituals for whoever that was for. Let's move on. Let's re-clarify, because I'm not finna keep moving. I'm not finna deal with this person. I ain't never really done this way, but I'm gonna re-clarify this. Queen, now that we done talked about what came up in the past, and I ain't never done this where I'm like, oh, let's re-clarify it. No, now we done talked about what was in the past situation, whoever this person was, message. Come on, sharp as a tack. You better know you got it. You better know you understand now. Message, we receive it. Now let's clarify the Queen of Wands again. I ain't never did that. Look, you have a headache that's coming in. Poor health. Somebody sick. Somebody finna be sick. They could be experiencing health issues, emergency body signal, root cause, annoying, disagreeable, something's off, underlying condition. Somebody finna be sick, because it feels like for some of y'all, like your confidence then just improved and increased. And there go my mama telling you, like, your confidence has improved and increased, and now it look, the healing, repair, fine tune. I'm trying to tell you, they can't, because they can't pull it on you anymore. What else? Child, they done got on my nerves. And anyway, I'm back. Somebody getting some karma for the way they treated you. Truth, justice, the truth is the truth.com. Balance, integrity, making amends. Someone may be coming in. Look, 2 cards about justice. The sword of truth. I'm trying to tell you, the sword of truth. That butterfly, the transformation is real. Somebody think that that somebody finna see you in a whole different light, in a whole different respect. And for some of you, this could be a person who maybe the season is not done with this person yet, but they finna respect you. And maybe it was a lack of respect. Maybe you didn't respect yourself, so they didn't respect you. But I guarantee you this, they finna see you in a whole new light. Integrity, fair and square, fair play, legal matters. Didn't I say some of y'all, this could be like an ex-husband, ex-wife, something like that. Doesn't have to be, but this is like, this is some kind of karma that somebody receiving some karma. The scales, balancing the scales in your favor. Thus says the Lord. What else? Look, we ain't even got to the next card yet. Yeah, somebody might be coming in. This could be somebody from the past coming in wanting to apologize and just like hear me out, you know. But anyway, let's see what else. Well, do it. Who? Power. Somebody didn't see it. Okay, now moving past this person because I'm tired of being in their energy. Power, destruction, a warning, out of control, energy shift, triumph over evil, opportunity to overcome. This is about you. Child, somebody that stepped into their power. Drop it in the chat. It's me. You stepped into your power. And some people, that was the thing. They may have held power over you. This don't have to be a lover. This could be somebody who just treated you unfairly. There's scales on both of these. Could be a Libra, doesn't have to be somebody. It's like now that you've done the healing, now that you've mended, you've grown, you've matured, you didn't get in the Lord, you letting the Lord lead, guide, and direct you. Look, the tools at the bottom of the deck. Now that you're standing in your power, you are forced to be reckoned with. Ooh, message. Drop that in the chat. I'm a force to be reckoned with. That's what I just heard on this. So some of you now, people are really finna see just how powerful you are. And we want to say thank you and congratulations to anyone who caused us to go through an experience that made us grow and heal. And because without those experiences, they're catalysts, right? Without those experiences, you wouldn't be as powerful, come on, God, as you are today. You wouldn't be as powerful and you wouldn't be like standing in your confidence, standing in your power if you hadn't dealt with those people. So this is why we pray for them and we thank them. And it's hard until you get to the point where it doesn't trigger you anymore. You may still just have some anger. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Who going to jail? Somebody might be going to jail, y'all, or going to court or something. Something about court. Anyway, it could be spiritual jail. Let's see what else. But we want to thank the people who caused us to go through experiences. Why? Because without them, you wouldn't have found out just how strong you are. Okay, so let's see what else. Whoop, very likely trying to tell you. Moving forward, we have the microphone and the very likely card clarifying this thunderstorm. This talks about trending, expression, strong opinion, public speaking, speaking your truth, social media. Some of you traveling down, if they say the road less traveled, but this is the perfect road for you. Some of you might have a career in like entertainment, media, something like that. I just keep getting this energy like somebody look, and there go the person of fire at the bottom of the deck. I just keep getting this energy like you don't even know your power, but you finna get ready to step into it. This is Sagittarius energy. This, of course, is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, some of you, like I said, a force to be reckoned with. This is confident. What the hell will we talk about? Your confidence, visionary, catalyst. Told y'all. Entrepreneur, sexy. Didn't I say somebody's very attractive? Your power is very attractive. You may be attracting a Libra, doesn't have to be, but you could also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart, or maybe you just have that energy. I feel like a glow. That's how I feel. I feel like some glow up type of energy. The grapes at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify. Some of y'all, it was like you were in a season of being hidden, but the Lord's putting you on display with this microphone. The Lord is getting ready. That's the pivot. When the healing's done, that now the Lord can really show just show his power through you. Does that make sense? Let's clarify the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. 44. Because both of these cards are given like waiting. Some of y'all might have something that's coming in that's going to help you to like kick your feet up. Let's see. We have within a few days. So there could be a significant change. The rings at the bottom of the deck that God is bringing in within the next couple of days for you. The next 2 to 7 days. Contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections. What, like rest? Yeah, some of y'all, this is a contract. This is something that the Lord is bringing in. This could be like-minded people, individuals. There's a strategy that He may be giving you as well. There could be some significant change that happens within the next week for some of y'all from whenever you see this. A soulmate interconnected. Some of y'all might be receiving some communication with the microphone that's here. Some of y'all, I'm on the radio. That's what I just heard. So shout out LL Cool J. I've been getting that energy. Look, and she like doing a yoga pose. I think that is. Some of you, it's almost like you can rest. You can rest because there's a conclusion that's coming to something, especially if you've been anxious or worried or wondering how things were going to happen for you. There's something about creativity coming through as well. Let me clarify the hangman and see. There may be an unexpected, I said an apology. But yeah, somebody might be unexpected. Like there may be an apology that's coming in. Somebody coming in to say sorry. There is. Somebody's coming in to say sorry. Some of you have many opportunity. I don't know. Look, the beehive came back again. Let's see. Did we talk about laziness? Did we talk about this? We were. If there's something that you know you're supposed to be doing, just make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. It's crazy because I literally have seen this twice. And this is like, don't put off for today don't put off for tomorrow what you're supposed to do today. That's what we did, huh? We was talking about it on, y'all was saying, find your schedule, find your rhythm. Okay, find everybody doesn't work the same. I do well when the sun is high in the sky. It's the Leo energy in me. It's Leo energy. So for me, I do much better in the noon time. Right now it's 12:55. So I do better recording these when the sun is high in the sky. So you got to find your rhythm, and the spirit of and procrastination. We just read some about poverty and laziness as well in the Proverbs. So it's something about like just doing what it is that you know you're supposed to be doing. It's like accountability, right? We all have our work to do. We all have our assignment to do. You just got to make sure that you're staying committed and disciplined to doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Okay. So that's important for somebody. It's hard sometimes. And y'all know, as you're an entrepreneur, you work for yourself, you are your accountability partner. So just make sure that you're getting your work done. Some of y'all are bored. Okay. Like you may be bored and you may just need to find something that you could be bored with the job. You could be bored in the relationship you're in. Find some kind of way, especially like if you're married, to reignite the passion, reignite the spark. Something like that. Like you're gonna have to find a way. Can't nobody tell you how to do that. You're just gonna have to find a way. Look what showed up. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Telling y'all, karma, cause and effect, divine intervention. Somebody's luck, somebody's fortunes are getting ready to change. I'm telling you, I don't know if you're gonna receive some kind of settlement. I don't know and you would know this if this is, but this could just be the Lord finally ruling on your behalf, and your season is changing. But just saying, especially if you've been waiting. 4 swords, 4 cups, especially if you've been waiting. It feels like this could be a contract that's going to change your life, going to help balance things out, especially if there's been some instability. On pause on purpose, the Hangman card. It feels like for some of y'all, this is not the time to make a move. Now, this is not everybody's message, but you got the 4 of Swords, which is a card of stillness, the 4 of Cups, which is a card of stillness and contemplation, and the Hangman, which is on pause on purpose. There may be something that the Lord is saying, wait on the right opportunity, wait on the right person. For some of y'all, there like Libra season could even be something that you'll be waiting on until maybe October, somewhere around there, end of September, October. Because there's 3 cards of stillness coming up in the future position. So it's like, before you make a move, go, first of all, pray about it. But second of all, be patient. Okay, because some of you, you're ready to move, but there may be a better opportunity or something that the Lord is going to bring in. Somebody, the Lord finna flex in your life. I don't know what this is about, but he finna flex. This could be like your business. Maybe just because you look the yacht at the bottom of the deck because you stood strong. Let's clarify the hang woman. Winter that with I told you, oh, this was for the within 9 to 12 months. Didn't I say something about Libra season? Now this is Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces energy, but I'm really getting so within the next year. I don't know, it's December, so take it how it resonates in your spirituals. There may be a significant change that's happening for you within the next 9 to 12 months. In regards to what though? Your patience is going to pay off. In regards to what? Seeing the way forward. You have the optical illusion that's coming in. Something's not what it seems. Trap, unclear visual effect, confusion. What, an opportunity? Something. Some of y'all might have something that is it feels like it's kind of current. Something is not what it seems, and I don't know what it is, but something is not what it seems. And so SpiritNEA may be trying to just make you pay attention and make you just like pay attention to the details, pay attention to what you're receiving, because this feels like right now, like something in the future. I don't know, it just feels like something is not what it seems. Surrender, a change in perspective, gaining knowledge. Make sure you do your research. You don't have to take some time if there's something that is presented to you, like the contract. Read the fine print, because you don't want to get like trapped up in something and then it's like a binding contract is what I'm getting. So just make sure that, and if you don't know, just make sure you ask questions, because it feels like there's something, and it may just be, look, there's the other another cat telling you this is the 4 of Cups. Now this is not, look, they looking the same. Y'all see how these look the same? Child, and this my honey one. This is like unflappable, unaffected, cool, calm, disengaged. Okay, just saying. Some of y'all, that's, look, what y'all saying, like, not fine. You like, you bored with somebody's antics. Bored. They said being bored with somebody's antics. Ain't nobody got time for that foolishness. Sure don't. Ain't nobody got time for that foolishness, child. Looking at somebody like, man, whatever. I done seen this before. That's for some of y'all. Whoever that person is, who them cards we put up, like, I done seen this song and dance before. We not falling for it. What else? Do your research before you sign any contracts. Just do your research. So you don't get into something that is going to be challenging to get out of. I think that's it. That's it. One more. Look, telling you, before you sign something, before you agree to something, the declaration, just make sure that you read the fine print. Okay, do y'all see the fine print? Then we're not just talking about that. Make sure you read the fine print. Okay, Leo energy. This could be in regards to something, to business. This talks about reclaiming your power, expressing truth, rules of the game, protesting and challenging the status quo. Just make sure you read the fine print. That's what I'm getting on that. That's it. Okay, that was it. So if there's some kind of contract or something that you are dealing with, signing, something like that, just read the fine print before you sign on the dotted line, and make sure that it's what you want as well. Make sure that, because again, you don't want to get into something that's binding and then all of a sudden somebody come back and be like, oh yeah, by the way, this, that, and the third. So just make sure that you are sure before you decide on something, and kind of go from there. Okay, they keep saying it. Yeah. Don't do anything that you don't want to do. Okay. Don't do anything that you don't want to do. If you don't want to do something, then don't. Be okay with saying no. Because the thing about it is, it's just like some of y'all, I just feel like there's something's hidden, and I can't see it yet, but something's hidden. But the Lord is getting ready to show you why waiting before taking an opportunity is actually going to be more beneficial than you taking something that you don't want. Okay. So just be mindful of that. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic and an amazing day in purpose on purpose. And make sure you go shop with me. Spirit and Glam in your spirituals. Get some. Right? ToucheGermaine.com. I will see y'all on the next one. I love y'all in real life. And